If you're training hard, you're trying to eat right. But the progress you see in the mirror, it just isn't matching the effort you're putting in. You walk into a supplement store or browse online, and you're buried under promises of explosive gains, anabolic activators, and revolutionary formulas. The industry promises miracles in a bottle, but what actually works? You deserve answers based on science, not hype. Welcome to Levitas. Today, we are cutting through the multi-billion-dollar marketing noise to look at the hard, clinical science of muscle-building supplements. And I have a question for you. What's the one supplement you've tried that you felt made a real, noticeable difference? Let us know your experience in the comments below, and as we dive in, please be sure to like the video. Your engagement helps a ton. Supplement number 1. Let's get one thing straight before we talk about any powder or pill. Supplements are supplemental. They add to a good plan, they don't fix a bad one. The most important supplement for muscle growth is food, specifically protein. Your body is in a constant state of flux, breaking down old muscle and building new protein. This building process is called muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. When you train, you create the signal for growth. When you eat protein, you provide the bricks for that growth. If your MPS is higher than your muscle breakdown, you grow. The problem is, many people struggle to get enough protein through whole foods alone. That's where a protein powder comes in. It's not magic. It's just convenient, cost-effective, high-quality protein. So, how much do you need? For decades, we've had conflicting information. But the science is now very clear. A major 2017 position stand published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition put it plainly. They found that an intake of 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, or 0.8 to 1 gram per pound, per day is optimal for most exercising individuals looking to build and maintain muscle. For a 180-pound person, that's about 144 to 180 grams of protein. Whey is fast digesting, making it great for post-workout. Casein is slow digesting, ideal for before bed. Plant-based powders, especially blends of pea, rice, or chickpea, are fantastic options that stimulate MPS just as effectively when total daily protein is matched. The bottom line is, if you aren't hitting your daily protein target, a protein powder is the first supplement you should ever consider. Supplement number 2. So, once your protein intake is dialed in, what's next? This brings us to the most researched, validated, and effective sports supplement on the planet, creatine monohydrate. If protein provides the bricks, creatine provides the energy for the workers to lay those bricks faster. Let me explain. When you do a heavy lift, like a squat or a bench press, your muscles use a high-energy molecule called ATP. You only have a few seconds worth of ATP stored up. Creatine, which is a natural compound found in meat and fish, gets stored in your muscles as phosphocreatine. This molecule acts like a battery backup. It rapidly donates its phosphate to recharge your ATP, allowing you to push out 1 or 2 more reps, lift slightly heavier, and sprint a little faster. Those extra reps, accumulated over weeks and months, led directly to better strength and muscle growth. And let's be clear, creatine is not a steroid. It is one of the most studied compounds in history, and the myths around it just won't go away. Is it safe? Does it hurt your kidneys? A landmark 2017 position stand on creatine confirmed that in healthy individuals, long-term creatine use, even up to 30 grams a day for 5 years, has no adverse effects. Doesn't it just make you bloated? Creatine does pull water, but it pulls it inside the muscle cell. This is called intracellular hydration. This is a good thing. It makes the muscle look fuller and may even trigger additional growth signals. You don't need fancy, expensive versions. Simple, cheap creatine monohydrate is the gold standard. A 5 gram per day maintenance dose is all you need. You can load with 20 grams a day for a week to saturate your muscles faster, but it's not required. You'll get to the same place in about 3 to 4 weeks with the 5 gram dose. Supplement number 3. If creatine is for power and strength, our next supplement is all about endurance during your tough sets. This is Beta-Alanine. You know that burn you feel deep in your muscles during a long set? That's not just lactic acid. It's an accumulation of hydrogen ions, which makes your muscles more acidic and signals your brain to stop. Beta-alanine is an amino acid that, when you ingest it, combines with another amino acid, histidine, in your muscles to form a compound called carnosine. Carnosine acts like a sponge, soaking up those acidic hydrogen ions. This buffers the acidity, delays that burning sensation, and allows you to push harder for longer. This is the supplement that helps you turn an 8-rep set into a 10-rep set. The clinical evidence is strong here, too. A 2015 International Society of Sports Nutrition position stand on beta-alanine analyzed the data. They found it's most effective at improving performance in high-intensity efforts that last between 1 and 4 minutes. Think high representative weightlifting, combat sports, or repeated sprints. The only common side effect is a harmless, temporary tingling sensation called paresthesia. It's weird, but it's not dangerous. Beta-alanine doesn't directly build muscle. It builds performance, which you then translate into muscle growth. Supplement number 4. Alright, so we've covered protein for building, creatine for power, and beta-alanine for buffering. What about recovery and that feeling everyone loves, the pump? Enter citrulline, often sold as citrulline malate. Citrulline is an amino acid that your body is very good at converting into another amino acid, arginine. This arginine is then used to create an element called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator. That's a fancy word meaning it tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. This is what creates the pump. But more importantly, wider blood vessels mean better blood flow. This allows your body to deliver more oxygen and nutrients to your working muscles, and, this is key, clear out metabolic waste products, like ammonia, faster. While the pump feels great, the real benefit for muscle growth is enhanced recovery. A 2019 systematic review published in the Journal of Sport and Health Science looked at all the studies on citrulline. They found a very clear benefit. Supplementing with citrulline significantly reduced muscle soreness 24 and 48 hours after intense exercise. If you're less sore, you can train harder in your next session. That consistency is what builds a physique over time. Supplement number 5. Now, I want to address one supplement you've probably seen advertised a lot, often promising to prevent muscle breakdown. This is HMB, or beta-hydroxybeta-methylbutyrate. HMB is a metabolite of leucine, the most anabolic amino acid. The theory is that HMB is anti-catabolic. It supposedly stops your body from breaking down muscle tissue, tilting the balance toward growth. And early research was very exciting. A 2013 study in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that trained athletes taking HMB while following an intense training program gained significantly more lean mass than the placebo group. The industry ran with this, but the story got more complicated. A later, more comprehensive 2018 meta-analysis re-examined the data. They concluded that once all the studies were pooled, the benefits of HMB on lean mass and strength in trained individuals were, and I quote, trivial to non-existent. So what's the deal? HMB does seem to be very effective at preventing muscle loss in untrained individuals just starting a program, or in clinical populations, like people on bed rest or recovering from injury. But for the person who is already training consistently, the evidence just doesn't support the high price tag. So, after all that science, what is the final verdict? I want you to picture a pyramid. The success of your fitness journey is built on this structure. The base of the pyramid, the biggest and most important part, is your training. You must give your muscles a reason to grow through progressive overload. The middle layer is your nutrition foundation, your total daily calories and your total daily protein. The next layer is sleep and stress management. You don't grow in the gym, you grow when you recover. And then, right at the tiny tip of that pyramid, that's where supplements live. Supplements are optimizers. They are the 5% polish on a 95% solid plan. They cannot fix a bad diet, a lazy training program, or poor sleep. For 99% of people, the most effective, science-backed list is short. Protein powder, for convenience to hit your daily goal. Creatine monohydrate, for performance, strength, and lean mass. That's it. Beta-Alanine and Citrulline are solid, proven performance aids, but they are a step below creatine in terms of direct impact. And remember, building muscle and strength is a slow, rewarding process. Watch this video suggestion, it was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.